Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from Tinaheals.com, and if you have your natal sun in Leo, then this is your video. So the sun was hibernating from 2017, and on the 1st of June it has woken up by signaling to the scientists that hey, I'm awake. It ejected a huge coronal mass, which is like some sort of solar storm, and the scientists have finally come to the conclusion that the sun has awakened. So we do not need in 2020, in the year of corona, we do not need an aggressive sun to, exacerbate the condition. So they exacerbate the painful condition. So this is my way of paying homage to the planetary daimon of the sun, as he happens to be my final dispositor. So and also I have a sun in Leo, so this is a very special position. Although for me it's my 12th house, but sun in Leo is beautiful because it's sun in rulership. Okay, the sun is himself. Yes, the houses matter, but believe me, once you have your sun in Leo, then ultimately you bring a certain light around you. You carry light around you. The sun is rightfully known as one of the lights. The moon is the other light. And the sun basically has 11-year cycles of going to sleep and staying awake. So finally, with the sun waking up, embrace, if you're watching this video, pay obeisance, or just connect with your heart. Sun rules the heart chakra, Leo rules the heart chakra. So connect to your heart chakra and connect to the planetary daimon of the sun, not just the visible sphere, but the essence, the spiritual sun, okay, whose essence has created all things visible in the solar system. Okay, so the sun is basically the all-seeing wisdom within us. It is our intellectual fire. It is the organs of mental perception, indicates kingship, rule, intellect, intelligence, beauty, motion, loftiness of thought. So having sun in Leo, you're going to have very lofty thoughts. Okay, loftiness of fortune, the ordinance of the gods. So all the gods are going to bless you. With the sun and rulership in Leo, you are definitely blessed by the solar logos in some way. Okay, and the perception, definitely very perceptive, because sun is intelligence, raw primeval intelligence. Okay, and sun illuminates. Sun is also the father, the master, friendship, noble personages. Okay, the interactions with the noble people. With sun in Leo, you have that aura of nobility. You have that aura of royalty, because this is sun is the king of the solar system, right? It also rules the head, of course. The sun rules the head, and of the sense organs, it rules the right eye. So I have a sun in Leo in the 12th house, and 0 degrees of Leo, mind you, critical degree. And I've always suffered from migraines all my life, and the migraine has been focused on the right eye. The moon rules the left eye. Interesting. Awesome. It also rules the nerves, okay, of materials. The sun rules gold. So having sun in Leo, you can work with gold talismans. You can order for yourself a gold talisman from me. Or you can just work with the golden color and enhance your solar energy. Okay, and fire needs to be fed. So you can feed that fire, remember. Leo is the 5th sign. Okay, 5th sign, and it is fixed, it's fire, it's positive, it's masculine, it's ruled by the sun. The symbol is a lion, of course. The body parts associated are the back and especially the heart. It's a direct connection to the heart chakra. Very generous people, Leos. Very, very generous people. It's a hot sign. Sun is hot, sun is dry. It's a commanding sign and is very barren. So sun in Leo, if it's a fifth house, it could mean problems with, conception or problems with delivery. But you'd be a great parent. Sun in Leo means you're going to be a great parent. And you're very childlike. Not necessarily childish, but very childlike, exuberant. Okay, and you can feel the exuberance of life. Okay, natives are tall with Leo, a powerful frame, well shaped. They tend to have an austere countenance. So the face is sort of austere look on their face. The countenance is the face. Light yellowish hair. So even if you're coloring your hair, you tend to keep it lightish. A large piercing eyes with Leo. Large piercing eyes. Okay. And very commanding aspects, because you're like regal, very commanding, very stubborn, of course. And ruddy complexion. Okay, ruddy complexion, and characters fierce. Okay, fierce, aggressive, yet open, generous, and courteous. So Sun in Leo makes you very courteous, very open, magnanimous at points. Your very booming voice with the Sun in Leo, booming voice, a voice that gets attention. Okay, now your mantra is I will. Okay, the willpower comes from the Sun. So we will everything. The Ichha Shakti comes from the Sun. So I will. When you're meditating, just sit by yourself. Say, I will. I will. I will. Believe me, what you need to will come to you. Okay, so there's definitely a very radiant side to Leo. Sun in Leo, and you love to be the center of attention, and you're very open, sensitive to criticism, very, very sensitive to criticism, ostentatious sometimes the way you dress, but steady, consistent. That fixed modality brings that endurance, that staying power that Aries doesn't have. Leo has that, and the main karma of your Sun in Leo is to express authentic life, to connect to the authenticity in life. Okay, very regal. But Sun in Leo, like I said, that booming voice, there's a very performative character. They bring performance into everything. Okay, they bring drama, so to say, sometimes into everything. Can be very dramatic. Sun in Leos, the way they dress, the way their hair is very important. The mane of the lion. Okay, hair is very important. A very physical sign, definitely lots of energy. You can understand that because, it's ruled by the sun. So, of course, it has tons and tons and tons of energy, Leo. Okay, very, very outdoorsy, as well as they can be very they can Netflix and chill, but they're basically outdoorsy people. Leo suns, this is Sun in rulership. Sun, very dynamic personality, commanding, I won't say ruthless, that's more Aries, but yeah, very, very animated for sure, animated body language with Sun in Leo. See, when I talk to you, I use all my hands, I use expressions. So that style of animated expression, I think, is very particular to Sun in Leo. If you have, this placement, you know what I'm talking of. And even with lovers, we can be very dramatic, very, we need to be seen. And our pitfall is we want to be the best in the world, but we can't be. So we have to be practical, and we have to know how to cut the cloth so that it fits, right? That is very, very important. We can be tyrannical at points, Sun in Leo, if our obsession with self can make us tyrannical and megalomaniacal. So it's very ego. Having a healthy sun has to do with ego. Think of when the sun is a red giant, it swallows up an entire solar system, or definitely the first few planets. When the sun becomes a white dwarf, it cannot sustain life. So the sun needs to be like our sun, healthy. That is the healthy expression of the ego. So that's what the Leo person needs to be. That yes, they gather a following. Yes, they gather people. Think of fixed fire like Havan. When we sit and we give Ahuti to the Havan, to the Homa, that is the energy of fixed fire, Leo. That's what I've been thinking about all my life. Fixed fire, the Havan. Very intuitive. There's a primal intelligence about Sun and Leo, because I remember I told you that Sun is the intellect, not so much so writing, but more the primeval intellect, and that's beautiful. I like the Sun in Leo. So like, comment, subscribe, share, and book a reading, and let me know what you think. Check out my website, my social media handles, and see you soon. Bye.